Welcome to my podcast, Hot Mess Hate, where we do real talk about real things, from the silly to the serious. For today's podcast, let's conduct a visualization exercise. Close your eyes and imagine, if you will, that you are an Indian American female who works as a high-level financial analyst in a large Fortune 500 company, and the chief financial officer position just became available. You have all the right qualifications and you think you might want to apply for the job. But then the CEO publicly announces that the job is going to be awarded to an Asian male. You are not an Asian male, but you are eminently qualified for the job. And the CEO just told you that even though he hasn't looked at your qualifications yet, you're not going to be considered because of your race and what's between your legs. Would you sue? Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 makes employment discrimination against protected classes illegal, and two of those protected classes are race and sex. In this scenario, you'd have every right to take that employment decision to court, and you'd probably win. If you didn't sue and an Asian male got the job, as was proclaimed would be the case by your crazy CEO, would you take him seriously once he got the job? Or would you always wonder if he'd only gotten the job because he was the right race and the right sex? Would the fact that he didn't have to compete against many other qualified candidates color how you viewed any decisions he made? So now let's talk about President Biden's public proclamation that he's going to nominate a black female for the Supreme Court to replace Justice Breyer. The only requirement laid out by our forefathers to be appointed to the Supreme Court is that the appointee has to have studied law. Nowadays, appointees are always accomplished judges with proven track records they can defend. Notice our forefathers did not include race and sex as qualifications. Only President Biden thought it was a good idea to call that one out. So not only is he limiting his pool of potential candidates based on protected characteristics, but I think we can all acknowledge that there are a ton of accomplished judges from all sorts of demographics. I didn't look into actual records of case decisions, but from a couple of quick searches, I pulled up a few. The Honorable Eunice C. Lee is a black female who Biden appointed as a judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. The Honorable Robert Wilkins is a black male judge appointed by Obama, who is currently a judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. The Honorable Sri Srinivasan, whose name I probably just butchered, is a male Indian American judge who was appointed by Obama and is currently the Chief Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. The Honorable Rupa Ranga Puttagunta is an Indian female judge who was nominated to the District of Columbia Superior Court by Biden. They're still waiting for her confirmation. The Honorable Lucy Koh is an Asian American female who was appointed by Biden to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. The Honorable Denny Chen is an Asian American male who was appointed to two different federal judgeships, one by Clinton and one by Obama. The Honorable Beth Labson Freeman is a white female appointed to the United States District Court for the Northern District of California by Obama. Also appointed to the United States District Court for the Northern District of California by Obama is the Honorable Richard Seaborg, who is a white male. The Honorable Michaela Alvarez is a Hispanic female appointed to the United States District Court for the Southern District of Texas. The Honorable Jorge Luis Alonso is a Hispanic male who Obama appointed to the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. And let's not forget the Honorable Victoria Kolakowski and the Honorable Phyllis Randolph Fry, who are both transgender judges, if we're actually trying to hit the diversity pegs. Don't misunderstand me. I know there are a ton of eminently qualified black female judges, and some of them have already been suggested as potentials by the media, such as California Supreme Court Justice Leandra Kruger And Circuit Judge Eunice Lee, who was literally the first person I mentioned when I was going through my list. That's totally not the point. The point is that Black females are not the only people who are eminently qualified for the job. Additionally, this proclamation, in limiting the pool, casts doubt on whether Biden thinks that a Black female could get the job if she had to be considered among all the other very qualified candidates. Biden's proclamation is being lauded as an amazing thing, and I totally agree. A Black female on the Supreme Court really would be an amazing milestone. But there are other demographics out there who are not represented on the court, like Asians and like Indian Americans. What Biden's political promise has actually done is to narrow the playing field so that qualified Black women don't have to be considered alongside qualified males or qualified individuals from other races. Even if President Biden does consider other demographics for the job and ultimately chooses a Black female, the fact that he told the world he was only going to consider Black females for the position could cause some to wonder if his nominee really is the most qualified candidate. There are super qualified Black female judges, and narrowing the candidate pool in the way that Biden did cheapens this milestone for them. This political maneuvering by our president shouldn't be lauded in the way that it currently is. It should be recognized for what it is. It's discrimination, and it's against the law.